Welcome to the Royal Game, a comprehensive exploration of the history, rules, strategies, and benefits of chess. In this 10 minutes documentary, we'll delve into the fascinating world of chess, uncovering its origin, understanding how it is played, exploring the movements of each piece, examining the three stages of a game, discussing various tactics and strategies, and also highlighting the numerous benefits of playing this ancient game. Chess has a rich history that dates back to over 1,000 years ago. Its origin can be traced to ancient India, where it was known as chaturanga. Over time, it began to spread across certain nations of the world, evolving into different variations in Persia, Arabia, and Europe. By the 15th century, chess had become immensely popular in Europe and was recognized as a game of intellectual prowess. Chess is played on a square board which is divided into 64 squares of alternating colors. Each player starts with 16 pieces: one king, one queen, two rooks, two knights, two bishops, and 8 pawns. The objective is to checkmate the opponent's king by placing it under attack in such a way that it cannot escape being captured. Now, let's take a close look at how each piece moves on a chessboard. We'll start with the humble pawn. Pawns are the backbone of any chess army, and they have a simple but crucial role to play. Pawns move forward one square at a time, but on their initial move they have the option to advance two squares. They capture opposing pieces diagonally, one square forward. However, pawns cannot move backward or jump over other pieces. Pawns may seem limited in their movement, but they possess a special ability called en passant. If an opponent's pawn advances two squares from its starting position and lands beside your pawn, you have the opportunity to capture it as if it had only moved one square forward. Interesting, right? Now let's explore the knight's unique movement. Knights are known for their distinctive L-shaped jumps. They move in an L pattern consisting of two squares in one direction and then one square perpendicular to that direction. Knights are the only piece that can jump over other pieces on the board. The ability to leap over any obstacle makes it an excellent advantage in maneuvering through crowded positions and surprising opponents with unexpected attacks. The next piece is the bishop. It is designed to move diagonally across the board. Each bishop starts the game on a square of a specific color, either light or dark, and remains on that color throughout the entire game. Bishops can move any number of squares diagonally as long as their path remains unobstructed. They are particularly powerful when positioned on an open diagonal, allowing them to control multiple squares simultaneously and potentially launch devastating attacks. The rook, which is often referred to as the castle, is a formidable piece with straightforward movement. Rooks can move horizontally or vertically across the board, covering any number of squares in a straight line. Rooks are at their best when they have open files or ranks, known as vertical columns, and horizontal rows to traverse. They can exert significant influence over the board by controlling key lines and supporting other pieces. Moving on, let's discuss another powerful piece on the chessboard, the queen. The queen combines the movement capability of both the rook and bishop. It can move horizontally, vertically, or diagonally across any number of squares. The queen's versatility makes her a valuable asset in both offense and defense. She can dominate a large portion of the board and is often involved in decisive attacks. Last but not the least is the king, whose safety is paramount in the game. The king moves one square in any direction, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. While the king lacks extensive mobility, it is the most important piece on the board. Preserving the king and keeping it out of harm is crucial to avoid being checkmated. This is the ultimate goal of the game. And there you have it, a comprehensive exploration of how different pieces of a chess is played. To gain mastery, we must understand their unique abilities and strategic implications in the course of playing the game. A chess game is typically divided into three stages: the opening, the middle game, and the end game. During the opening, players develop their pieces, control the center of the board, and prepare for future attacks. The middle game is characterized by tactical maneuvers, strategic planning, and attempts to gain an advantage. Finally, the end game involves fewer pieces on the board and focuses on precise calculations and strategic decisions to achieve a checkmate. Chess offers a vast array of tactics and strategies that players can employ to outwit their opponents. Some common tactics include forks, pins, skewers, discovered attacks, and sacrifices. One essential strategy is the pin. This occurs when an attacking piece puts pressure on an opponent, putting it in a position where it cannot move without exposing a more valuable piece behind it. Amazing, right? By pinning an opponent's piece, you restrict its mobility and gain the most advantage. Another powerful tactic is the fork. A fork occurs when a single piece attacks two or more opponent's pieces simultaneously, forcing the opponent to choose which piece to save and which to sacrifice. This can lead to material gain and positional advantage. The skewer is yet another potent tactic. It involves attacking a valuable piece while simultaneously threatening a less valuable piece behind it. The opponent is forced to move the more valuable piece, exposing the less valuable one to capture. These are a few examples of the countless tactics that can be employed during the game. As players progress, they become skillful in advanced tactics such as discovered attacks, double attacks, and sacrifices. These tactics often involve sacrificing material or positioning to gain a strategic advantage or create unexpected threats. Furthermore, chess is beyond tactics. It also involves strategy. Players must develop plans and adapt their gameplay based on the position of their pieces and their opponent's moves. Strategic concepts such as pawn structure, piece coordination, and king's safety all contribute to determining the outcome of the game. Apart from its intellectual challenges, chess provides numerous benefits for those who play it. It enhances critical thinking, improves concentration and focus, boosts memory retention, promotes creativity and problem-solving abilities, and fosters strategic thinking. Chess also teaches patience, sportsmanship, resilience in the face of defeat, and the ability to make calculated decisions under pressure. As we conclude our journey through the royal game, we hope you have gained a deeper appreciation for the history of chess, the rules and movements of each piece, the three stages of the game, various tactics and strategies employed by players, and the multitude of benefits it offers. Whether you're a seasoned player or a newbie, this ancient game continues to captivate and challenge minds across the globe.